Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, whatever you want to call me. And today, I'm going to talk about One Piece chapter 767. Now, this week's chapter in One Piece starts off. We're just going to hop right into the review. No extra bullshit at the beginning. We're just going right in. So this week's chapter in One Piece starts off with a flashback of basically a flashback within a flashbackception. We know how much Oda loves how to do that, but anyways, it starts off with Doflamingo taking a gun to the back of his father's head. Basically, he's about to kick off his father, and as he's doing that, he's saying his plan is to bring his head back to the the Holy Land so that he can keep pushing and get his rights back. And his dad just looks back at him as he's holding Rosinante in his arms. He says, while crying, "I'm sorry for being such a horrible father." And Doflamingo pulls the trigger, and I'm like, yo, this dude is cold-blooded. Like, dude. My question is, I wonder if this was Doflamingo's first kill. I do wonder that. Like, I wonder if that plays into some of his more deeper psychological problems. I don't know, but either way it goes. So from there, you have we get to see Doflamingo and his family going in on the Marines, beating them half inches to their lives, or just outright killing them. And they're doing a mad search to find Law and Rosinante so that they can get the Opi no Mi. Now, then we go over to Law, who is in a treasure box. As we find out later on in the chapter, he's inside of a treasure box, but he can't get out due to other treasure being on top of the treasure box. And I'm just gonna kind of do this in an order to where because there's like another flashback within the flashback again of Law talking to Rosinante as he puts him in the treasure chest. So I'm gonna just kind of talk about it from that order instead of the outer order way this chapter kind of is in. So basically the conversation goes like this. Rosinante puts Law into the treasure chest. And as he's doing that, he says, okay, I'm going to put this ability on you to where no one can hear you. So then that way you'll be fine. And then he tells him, like, look, don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to die. I'm still Doflamingo's brother. He's not going to do anything crazy. He's going to be mad, but he's not going to do anything crazy. And then he looks at Law and he says, hey, I just want to let you know I love you. And he does it in a stupid, cheesy, stupid smile. Like, I liked it. But as he did that, he closed the treasure chest, and Rosinante already knew his fate. He just needed Law to calm down and not be so trippy about it. So then, as Law is sitting in the treasure chest, he can't be heard because Rosinante put his ability of soundproofness over Law. So Law can hear everything happening outside, but any reactions he can't be heard. So some of Doflamingo's family finds Rosinante, which I think it was Pika, Treble, and Diamante who find him. And they begin to systematically pound, for lack of a better word, Rosinante half an inch to his life. And by the time they're like, they stop because if they continue, he'll be dead. And once they're done, Doflamingo gets there. Now, when Flamingo sees him, Rosinante pulls out a pistol, points it at Doflamingo, and it begins to list off his Marine codes, which, pretty much everyone knew he was a Marine except for me. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was like, oh, well, he's not a Marine. It was obvious he had a Marine picture. Fail moment on my part. Moving on. So from there, we have Rosinante, saying, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to hate me. He was saying that so that Law could hear him, not, obviously. So then, as he draws down on Doflamingo draws down on him, points the pistol, and is like, okay, so where's Law? And he says, and then he asks, where's the Opi no Mi? And Rosinante said, I made Law eat it, and he's already off the island, so you can't find him. So then this is where things get interesting, because I'm trying to figure out what was Rosinante's plan for this. So what happens here is Doflamingo takes off the barrier, the rose bird cage, and the bird cage, and he's like, oh crap, we fan out, find the kid, and kill him so that we can get the power of the Opi no Mi. And as he's doing that, Rosinante stands up and asks for Doflamingo to show mercy to the Law because he's already free. And as soon as he says that, Doflamingo, I go, ooh. Oh man. And then while Law can hear all this, and he's just in complete agony hearing this. Like, he's like, dude, why again? And Rosinante lays in the snow dead, or what we thought was dead, and what happens is Pika picks up the treasure chests as Doflamingo and the crew head back to their ship to try and find Law. So now, this is where things get confused. I didn't read the manga stream translations for this, so I'm not sure if this is off or not, but at some point or the other, it looks like Law got out of the treasure chest. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but Law gets out of the treasure chest at one point or the other and starts walking around the island. Now, from there, we have we have Rosinante laying on the ground dying, and he's trying to stay alive for as long as humanly possible so that the whole island won't hear Law in his agony, so that, you know, Law won't get caught by Doflamingo. And luckily enough, you have Otsuro's ship come in and start shooting at Doflamingo and the gang, and they have to try and bail because apparently Otsuro is strong, I guess. I guess she is nothing to be trifled with. And as this is happening, Rosinante dies, and you can hear Law screaming and crying, but you can't hear it. They can't hear it over the explosions, and that's where the chapter ends. So now this let me just go ahead and get into this. I'm trying to figure out at what point does Law come back to Doflamingo, because we know at some point Law is going to come back. Now, here's my question. Doflamingo said he wants to kill Law, but instead he lets Law live and almost wants him to become his his right-hand man. So I'm trying to figure out what happened. Like, what did Law do to get in Doflamingo's good graces? Like, what is it that made Law so special? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. And we already know Law's plan if he comes back to Doflamingo, which is to gain the power to kill Doflamingo and get him back for what he did to Corazon, which is understandable after what happened. But I'm definitely liking this flashback, man. I really like how dark it has been. Like, this has been one of the darker One Piece flashbacks, and that's one of the best parts about One Piece is that, like I always tell people, One Piece is not a kiddie show. It actually is really dark if you look past the jokes and all that. Really, really dark, cool, and deep show at times. But either way it goes, or manga, I guess you could say. Show too, because it's anime, but whatever. Either way it goes, that's going to be my review for this One Piece chapter. I liked it. I thought it was a chapter. Either way it goes, man, I'm going to go ahead and sign out now. This is your boy, chdeaaanime, signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do a hit that like button thrive. And I will catch you on the flip. It has been golden. Peace out, anime and manga communities.